What do you think about exercise as kind of a drug to do right before so that you can be calm when you're going into
Yeah.
these stressful situations?
I think that there's actually a lot of evidence for acute bouts of exercise. So if you want to get some spike in how you're thinking, do some physical activity. Take a break, do some physical activity, and you're going to be thinking better. And there's actually been, I think, well over 100 studies now demonstrating this pattern. If we're thinking about exercise as medicine, how much do you need? What should I get? What should I do? This is a very important question because the mantra of exercise as medicine means that there should be some prescription for that medicine. When I think about exercising the brain, I might think about cognitive training, cognitive stimulation, playing video games that are intended to enhance cognitive performance and brain health more generally. So here, this is kind of a leap, right? So walking or engaging in exercise can actually enhance this brain tissue. How does that work? How do we get from this to this? And that question about mechanisms, about the pathways, is a very, very important question. When we look at risk for neurological conditions, so if we think about Alzheimer's disease, if we think about Parkinson's disease, if we think about multiple sclerosis, there's a lot of conditions here. Risk for neurological conditions. Most neurological conditions, greater amounts of physical activity will reduce your risk of developing those conditions. The reasons why still remain somewhat of a mystery. This is the question around how. How does this actually work? But we do know that the greater amounts of physical activity that you engage in, the lower the risk for numerous neurological conditions. We know from now several decades of randomized clinical trials, kind of pharmaceutical-like trials in which you give some people a placebo and other people the drug. In the same way, we can do this with exercise. So we assign exercise to some people and we assign some control condition to other people. And through now decades of work, we know that randomized clinical trials show that engaging in exercise can actually enhance cognitive and brain health and function. Sleep. What's a good way of getting better sleep? Getting physical activity, actually, right? So physical activity is a great way of getting sleep, and sleep is a byproduct of the brain. Exercise can leverage that natural capacity for brain plasticity. So we can examine these brain areas like the hippocampus that's critically involved in memory formation, and we see changes in the structure and function of this region. And this translates into better memory performance. So we've written a lot of articles summarizing this literature. We conduct this science, and then we also summarize it. And we can see across dozens of studies now that exercise is a great way of enhancing memory function. Maybe exercise is improving memory performance because it's getting people to sleep better. Maybe exercise is a great way to reduce pain, especially in older adults. And if you're experiencing pain all the time, maybe you're not able to think as well. So if we improve the pain, reduce the pain, you can think better. So maybe exercise is working through all of these pathways. Having all of these pathways up here like this drives scientists nuts. Because we can't find the one pathway by which it's working. The first guidelines that came out in 2008 said that in order to get the benefits, the health benefits of physical activity, you need to do it in at least 10-minute bouts. The more recent guidelines, we looked at all the data and we said, we don't think that that's actually accurate. 10 is not a magical number for any reason. If you do 9 minutes, it's not like you're not getting the benefits. Or if you do 11 minutes, then you're steady there. So there's nothing magical about the number 10. And so we started to look at the data and we said, you know what? For anyone who might not even be able to do 10 minutes, a 10-minute bout, we want to actually drop that down. So we started to say every minute counts. And if you look at the data, it actually indicates that those people that go from nothing to something actually show the most dramatic improvements.
So when I'm putting my coffee, my water, my milk in to heat up for a minute in the microwave, I do 10 push-ups. Does that count?
It does.